Okay, this is a very quick walk and talk test using the Canon Vixia HF G50 4K camcorder. This is going to be an image stabilization test. Right now we are walking with the Vixia G50. However, we got zero stabilization currently right now. So our image stabilization is completely disabled. It's turned off in camera. So this is how the Canon Vixia G50 by Canon image quality looks like walking and talking with zero image stabilization. It is completely turned off right now. We're walking and talking with zero image stabilization. I am holding this firmly in my hand, however, but that's a Canon G50 with zero stabilization. Okay, so right now we just switched on to the standard stabilization here on the Canon Vixia G50 by Canon. This is the lowest stabilization you can get with the camera when it's turned on. So this is known in the camera menu as standard image stabilization. We're walking the exact same route here. This is of course being shot at a resolution of 4K UHD at 30 frames per second. Our image stabilization is set to standard. This is the lowest it can go when it's actually enabled. One notch above this will be called dynamic, which is the maximum video stabilization, which we're going to shoot that in just a minute now. So that's standard image stabilization on the Canon Vixia G50. Okay, so right now we're shooting on the Canon Vixia G50 4K camcorder with the dynamic image stabilization. Now this is the maximum video stabilization you're going to get out of this little camcorder here, which is the highest setting. It's called the dynamic image stabilization. So we are going the exact same route here, what we did on our previous two tests, which was standard stabilization and no stabilization. This is the dynamic image stabilization on the Canon Vixia HF G50. It's a cloudy afternoon here, which is New Year's Eve actually. It's the last day of 2021, the last afternoon. So that's the Canon Vixia HF G50 with the dynamic image stabilization, which is the maximum stabilization you're going to get out of this camera, straight out of camera. So that is a dynamic video stabilization of the Canon Vixia HF G50.